one of the things you mentioned was, of course, Marshall and Brown.
Yes.
And while we were at the mixer,
Yes.
we got access to some great rum truffles. And we were pleasantly surprised that was your company, or a company that is run by yourself and your wife, I believe. So tell us a little bit about the genesis of Marshall and Brown and what you're aiming to do with it.
Oh, well, I got it. You got me there. So Marshall and Brown, the genesis was very simple. Again, it's two beautiful, wonderful matriarchs from Jamaica, my mother and my mother-in-law.
Okay.
Eugenia Marshall and Olive Brown. So two ladies, hence the name Marshall and Brown. Both wonderful cooks, like every Jamaican says they are. They're wonderful cooks. Everyone's a cook.
Yeah.
My mum was a cook and a baker. She loved baking, from patties to rum cakes. So, but the one thing my wife and I recognize is that, again, a lot of Caribbean foods tend to be, again, quite homogenized. It's pretty much the same, generally speaking. And there was no real brand difference, or positioning difference of saying, actually, why don't we have a Jamaica's finest or the Caribbean's finest? And position and find something that positions you different from the overall market. Now, it's not just about having a Caribbean brand, it's about having a brand that everyone can buy. The whole market can buy. And I'm interested in the whole market, not just a partial bit of the market.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you think about the Caribbean, I mean, we did the research about the Caribbean. And I think when we think about the Caribbean, how they define it includes Mexico, Dominican Republic, Jamaica, Cuba, all the rest of it. How it's defined. I think at one year when I looked at some data, circa 20 million people visit those Caribbean countries. I mean, that's on a cruise ship or whatever it is, just a flight. But when they go to those countries, they're enjoying rums, they're enjoying cakes, they're enjoying ackee and saltfish, they're enjoying rice and peas. And they enjoy, and we know, just from being in the UK, when you look at the data from people like Mintel, there's an appetite for world foods, whether that's Thai cuisine, Mexican. In your cupboards right now, and my cupboards, there are foods from different parts of the world. Wherever that came from, whether it's a Thai sauce or a coconut cream from Thailand, it doesn't matter. We know there's an appetite, but there's also an appetite for authentic foods. And so we decided to look at this. In 2017, I went to Jamaica to the Jamaican Diaspora Conference in Kingston. And it was there where we seeded the idea that, how can we pay homage to our parents, to Jamaica and to ourselves, and come up with something that was going to be quintessentially the Caribbean, but very premium, and to try and distinguish ourselves from the market. So we came up with Marshall and Brown, and that's where it started. We worked for 2 years identifying, looking at our brand, doing our market research, because I can't be a consultant not do my own research, right? So we tried to understand the market. I mean, and look at where there's a gap. And so we do Mama Brown's rum cakes, aptly named after my mother. We do a brand of sauces called the Jerk House, which consists of jerk seasoning, barbecue sauce, red pepper, yellow pepper, and we do one of the only Jamaican or Caribbean mustard sauces in the UK, a Caribbean mustard, and it's the most amazing mustard. In fact, it won a National Taste Award in the UK.
Fantastic.
Our rum cakes come from Jamaica. We do 6 flavors from pineapple, coconut, chocolate, banana, original. So that's under the Mama Brown brand. But for the old of us, the more intergenerational, we also do a range of teas.
Okay.
Cersei tea.
Of course, you cannot not have Cersei. My favorite.
And we do things such as sorrel and ginger, merengue, peppermint.
Yeah.
So we do a nice range of contemporary teas, and we do chocolate rum truffles. And the rum truffles you held up, a Marshall and Brown brand. If you look at the box, it says a taste award on there.
Indeed.
That won a National Taste Award for our rum truffles, and it contains Appleton rum.
Proper stuff.
Proper stuff.
Can I just say how light the box is, as in definition?
Yes.
They're gone.
Even on the truffles, we do 3.